Hi guys, this is Stefan from Be Well Fitness and welcome to day 3 of our Easter Wellness program. So today what we're going to be doing is talking about muscle tension and giving you guys a few little pointers on how you can deal with that and the stress that's built up in the muscles during study and just because of the current COVID situation, and obviously as well the stress of preparing for your exams in a few weeks time. Okay, so hope you take something from the few pointers I'm going to give you today. So tip number 1 for you guys today is all about breathing. Neil has discussed box breathing with you guys yesterday with regard to bringing yourself back into the present, okay, and help you with your studies. What I want to do is I want to talk to you about breathing technique to help try and relax some of that muscle tension that might have built up, okay? So what I want you to do is I want you to practice this when you take your first study break. So sit somewhere comfortable. You can lie down if you wish, but basically what I want you to do is I want you to take 10 deep breaths, okay? So nice and slowly in through your nose. So it'll be count to 5 at least breathing in. And at least a count of 5 as you exhale, okay? So what I want you to visualize, or you can even feel it as well as you do it, I want you to try and relax the shoulders, okay? So I don't want you hiking the shoulders as you breathe in. Put your hand on your belly button, okay? And as you breathe in, I want you to feel your belly inflate like a balloon, so your hand actually rises as your belly fills up, okay? So as you inhale, your belly inflates, your hand will rise. As you exhale, it will deflate, okay, and again you'll feel it fall back down. So essentially the belly button, it's like it's being sucked back down towards the spine, okay? So I want you to practice that a number of times. So as I said, maybe 10 breaths and just see how you're feeling with it, okay? It is a little bit strange for some people, especially adults, okay, because we all get or we've trained ourselves to breathe in a totally opposite way. So you'll see a lot of adults when they take deep breaths in, shoulders will hike up close to the ears. That will have an effect up here in the upper traps, which can lead to tension in the neck and cause tension headaches as well, okay? So tip number 1, deep breathing exercise. Try it out, 10 breaths. Tip number 2 today is just helping you to release some muscle tension, okay? So a lot of people will use a foam roller, which is absolutely fine. The only thing is foam roller is a little bit wide and mightn't be as targeted on some of the tight areas that you're feeling. So what you could do is get a tennis ball if you have one, okay? And put yourself against the wall. Position the ball in that area just back there, okay? And what you can do is you can roll gently side to side and you can move up and down ever so slightly, okay? You might just need to reposition to get the exact spot. And then when you hit that sore spot, which you will find if you're tight in that area, just want you to press into the wall, okay? So on a scale of 1 to 10, what I want is pressure at about a 5 or a 6. So it'll be a little bit uncomfortable, but not hugely painful. If it's too painful, step away from the wall and the ball will drop, okay? Reposition, get that pressure to the 5 or 6. And in the breathing technique that we talked on in pointer number 1 today, that's what I didn't want you to do. So I want you to concentrate on that deep breathing exercise for 45 to 60 seconds. And I want to, while keeping the pressure the same, I want to see then does the number drop from a 5 or a 6 downwards, okay? So if you do it right, you should feel a little bit of a release on the muscle and it should ease off that little bit of tension that you're feeling in that upper trap, which will also affect up into the back of the neck. Okay, try that out. Be careful with it. Don't roll onto bone, especially onto the spine, okay? Avoid those areas. We're talking about the muscle. We're talking about the meaty area, just up in there, okay? Try that, see how you go. Any questions, pop them in the comments first, okay? Okay guys, so third and final tip today is, we talked about the breathing in tip 1, we've talked about how to help release some of the tension up here in tip 2. So tip 3 now is just a little bit of a stretch out of this area. So we're going to target the upper traps, and again this will affect the muscles heading up into the neck and into the base of the skull. Okay, so it's just to help loosen it out. So first thing, get comfortable seated in your chair, so either your study chair or kitchen table chair. And basically what I want you to do is I just want you to relax your shoulders. So as I said already, when adults in particular, we're breathing, we kind of hike up like this. So be conscious of where your shoulders are, let them drop down, okay? So the very first stretch is I want you to put your chin to your chest. I want you to put your hand to the back of your head and gently pull down. So it's just a little bit of overpressure on the back of the head to pull down. You should feel it right at the back of the neck, down through here, this area, and down in between the shoulders a little bit as well, okay? So it's just a gentle overpressure. You don't catch your head and pull down all of a sudden, because you will hurt yourself doing that, okay? So you're gonna hold that for about 30 seconds and then relax off, okay? Second stretch, what we're gonna do is we're going to put our ear to our shoulder, but we're gonna anchor this hand on this side. So hold on to the base of the chair, put your hand over your head and gently pull down. You are going to feel the stretch down through here, okay? Again, you're holding for 30 seconds, all the while breathing nice and relaxed, as we spoke on in tip 1, okay? And at the end of 30 seconds, you just switch sides, okay? So that's 2 of the stretches done. And then the third stretch is something similar. Again, you anchor your hand here so your shoulder doesn't pop up as you move. So anchor, hold the chair underneath, look to your pocket or your hip on your left side, hand to the back of the head, and you gently pull down. Okay, so again, it's just targeting a different angle through the shoulder here in this area, all right? Holding for 30 seconds, then you switch sides and just repeat the dose 30 seconds again on the opposite side, okay? So nice and relaxed breaths again all the way through. And there are your stretches for this area. Hopefully that will help ease some of that tension that's up there. Okay guys, any questions at all, just pop them in the comments for us. And we'll be back tomorrow again at 5 o'clock with day 4. Okay, take it easy.